Question 2. 125 children are given health checks. 60 are girls. Of those, 25 were found to be obese. 20 of the boys were also found to be obese. Let's start by drawing a Venn diagram. The areas containing boys and girls don't need to intersect, but the areas containing obese children do need to intersect both the boys and girls sections. So there's our Venn diagram. We've got boys who are obese, girls, and girls who are obese. So part 1 says, what is the probability that a child chosen at random is a girl? So we're going to find that by getting the total number of girls divided by the total number of children, 60 over 125, which is 0.48 or 48%. Part 2. The intersection of boys and obese children, all boys and obese children, is that group there. So we've got 45, 65, 90. So the question is, what is the probability of a child chosen at random is a boy or an obese girl? So that's going to be 90 over 125, which is 0.72 or 72%. Part 3. The intersection of girls with obese is this area here. So really what this question is asking us is, what is the probability that a child chosen at random will be an obese girl? Well, the answer is, it's the number of obese girls divided by the number of pupils, which is 20 over 25, which is 0.2 or 20%. Part 4. This line here is generally read as given that. This statement says, what's the probability that a boy chosen at random, given that the group is obese? So that means that we're not looking at all of the children, we're only looking at the obese children here. So it's saying, given the obese children, what is the probability that a child chosen at random is a boy? So we're going to have the number of obese boys divided by the number of obese children. And that gives us 20 over 45, which is 0.44 or 44%. Now we get on to part B. If 2 children are selected at random, find the probability that there'll be one boy and one girl. Well, to do this, I'm going to start by drawing a probability tree diagram. So the first child could be a girl or a boy, and those are the probabilities of each. Having chosen the first child, the second child could be a girl or a boy, and those are the probabilities. And again, the same goes down this track here. To find the probabilities along branches, you multiply the individual probabilities together, and if you're trying to find the probability across the branches, you add them. We're looking for one boy and one girl, but it doesn't specify any particular order. So this track here is one girl and one boy, so that is one of the possible answers. This track here is one boy and one girl, so that's a possible answer. This track up here is both girls, so that's not a possible answer. And this track down here is both boys, so that's not a possible answer either. Which means that the only 2 parts of this tree are 0.25 and 0.25, which means that the probability of getting one boy and one girl are going to be 0.25 plus 0.25 is either 0.5 or 50%. Part 2. What is the probability that the boy will be obese? It says the boy, which means this boy here. There are 65 boys and 20 of them are obese. We know it's a boy, so the probability of him being obese is going to be 20 over 65, which is 0.31 or 31%. And that is the end of question 2.